If you know how to knit, if you know how to sew, if you know how to crochet, you can make decent side hustle income selling on sites like Etsy. But what if you don't know how to do those things? Can you still take advantage of that niche? It's a hugely popular space inside of Etsy. Well, here's an idea for you. You can sell digital downloads in the crafting space. We're talking knitting, we're talking crocheting, we're talking sewing. In this video, I'm going to offer 3 niches, digital niches, where you can make some money selling digital downloads on Etsy. And I'm going to be using a research tool called everbee. It's a great niche research tool. I use it all the time for print on demand or selling digital downloads. Let's jump in. Okay, you can see I'm on everbee right now. I've typed into the keyword research tool knitting. We can see here we have a pretty hefty search volume, 6,300 searches a month on Etsy, but the competition's really fierce. It's almost 1 million, and that gets us a low keyword score of 10. So what you want to do is get higher keyword scores. That means that you have lots of search, but not as much competition. Now I'll put a link to everbee in the video description below. Just a heads up, it is an affiliate link, and that just means if you click on the link and you purchase the everbee subscription, I would receive a small commission. I did want to point out as well that there's a free everbee account option. So if you sign up on everbee, you can click the free plan and you can try it out. It does have limited search visibility, but it's still a really useful tool. So I highly recommend. Niche number 1 is knitted stocking. You can see here on everbee, the search volume's a little over 3,500 per month. The competition's decent at 26,000, but keep in mind, not every one of those listings is going to be direct competition for what the customers are searching for. That gets us a really good keyword score of 140. Okay, so here's what you want to do when you go onto Etsy and you type in a search term, in this case, knitted stocking. There's this all filters button right here. You want to click on it, and then you want to select either digital downloads or physical items. If you select physical items, you're going to be buying actual stocking. So these are physical goods that are shipped to you in the mail. But if you click on digital downloads, you'll see you get much lower price points, $7, $6, that kind of thing. And we can see here, these are digital patterns. All right, so here's a typical example of what you'd find on Etsy. This is a prancing deer crochet stocking. And the hard part with thumbnails is it's tough to see how big something like this is. So I like the fact that in the thumbnail, they've included a crochet needle to give you an idea of how big this design actually is. You can see for $7.53, this is a PDF download. You'll learn how to crochet and knit stockings with an optimized plan. So this is not the stocking, it's the actual plan so that you can make the stocking. We can see your total sales 769. And even in a month like right now, this is March, we can see there's 25 sales and it's nowhere near Christmas. So people are either thinking ahead or they're just taking advantage of a really good deal because they want to learn during the off season. Here's another one. This is a crochet gift card holder stocking. This is $10.16. And again, digital file PDF, that means it's a digital download. You can see right here on the right-hand side, it says delivery instant download. So you're not getting an actual stocking. You're getting the plan to build a tiny stocking that will hold a gift card. So you'd hang this on your tree and it has a gift card inside. We can see here total sales is 8 and the listing age is 27 months. So I wanted to highlight this. This is selling, but it's not selling very well. So if you see an old listing like this, over 2 years old with only 8 sales, ask yourself, is there something that you can improve upon in the listing? Maybe the colors aren't great. Maybe the thumbnails aren't good. I'm not in any way suggesting this is a crappy design, but if customers are not responding to it, there may be an area for you to jump in and stake your claim with a similar but unique design of your own. Niche number 2 is crochet pattern baby shoes. And check this out on everbee. The search volume is 311 per month and the keyword score is pretty good at 90. The key here is the word pattern. Check out all the additional keywords down below. Baby shoe, crochet pattern, baby crochet shoes pattern. The word pattern repeats and also plural patterns repeats. So you're going to see high keyword scores in this area. I'm on Etsy and this one caught my eye right away. Beautiful thumbnail, crochet pattern, 0 to 12 months of age, cuffed baby booties, crochet pattern, and they've got the age range in there. I love all the different keywords. We can see here 42 sales in the last month and almost 300 sales. This is less than a year old. Absolutely gorgeous thumbnails, and they have a disclaimer right at the start saying this is a download pattern. You are not purchasing the ready-made product. Look at how beautiful these thumbnails are. This is easy to digest information. This looks great. And I want to point out as well, down at the bottom, you can see reviews for the item. Sometimes people don't get 5-star reviews. So if people are complaining about something, that's an area where you can go in and you can compete in that area. Here's another one. Again, I highly recommend having white backgrounds when you're doing your thumbnails. Here we've got easy to read fonts. It clearly says instant download. I absolutely love this. Crocheting pattern PDF, newborn, and we've got $2.50, 41 sales. So don't be scared by low price points. $2.50. You might think, well, what's the point? But they've made over 1,600 sales. So for this one pattern, they've netted over $2,000 or $3,000. Absolutely wonderful thumbnails. I love this listing. I did want to point out as well, you may be wondering how I am recognizing the sales data on Etsy. And there's this little button here that says Analyze Listing. When I click on it, you can actually see some great information here, not only in the listing, but also in the shop as well. The reason I have this is because I've gone into the Chrome apps and I've downloaded my Chrome app that is my everbee app. It's really cool, helps me look right on Etsy and see everbee information embedded inside the website. Really, really cool. Niche number 3 is medieval cosplay pattern. Check out that keyword score. We've got a very robust search volume, over 700 searches every month, and the keyword score is 210. You can also remove cosplay and you can just search for a medieval pattern. That will work as well, gets you a keyword score of 60. And you can also search for cosplay pattern that gets you a keyword score of 40. I personally like niching down, so I'm going to go with medieval cosplay pattern. I'd love a high keyword score. Okay, so this is a big niche on Etsy, so you may want to niche down even farther. So I'm just going to give you like 3 examples here, but there's many, many different ones. So don't get discouraged if you don't have this exact skill set. The first one is from Treehouse Patterns. This is a leather pattern PDF file. It's $21 for a PDF. So it's a digital download. And they've made 12 sales in the last month, 68 sales total, and it's to build a leather belt. So you need to be able to work with leather, you need to be an expert in this, but if you put in the time and the energy, it can really pay off down the road. This is a digital template for $21. Here's another one. This is a very big, comprehensive PDF. So for $9.64, we can see this is called the Medieval Tailor's Assistant, and this is a huge guide of lots of different patterns and guides on how to make things for all different walks of life. So here's an example of what you would make in the medieval world, and then you'd be able to go to your medieval times or your cosplay event. 59 monthly sales, total sales exactly 200. Congratulations to them. It's only a 4-month-old listing. And here's another one. You don't need to be super complex. This is a damsel design. It's a dress sewing pattern, $4.37, and they've sold 36 of them this month and over 600 total sales. The key to this is to have a great looking pattern and to have great looking thumbnails. Here you can see this clearly shows what the product is, and then it even has a size chart. So this is designed not for the end user, but for the maker of the garment. I hope you found this walkthrough helpful. I love using everbee. I highly recommend them. I'll put a link to everbee in the video description below. Check them out today. Here's another video on how you can have some great fun and make some great money using everbee.